Barton, I'm a bit surprised to see you so soon. It was only last month, wasn't it? It would seem that another email has gone astray. Oh dear. Thank you for this extra note. You explained that you were called in to represent a young man, the son of a rather famous father, who got himself nicked for theft, having allegedly helped himself to... Seriously? A fish? I see. Having allegedly misappropriated a certain rare and valuable tropical fish from its tank at the London Aquarium. You do know how to pick them, Mr. Barton. You conducted the initial interview with your young client and sent him off to await his father, who was in private conference with your brother Simon, the firm's senior Barton. You then learned that representatives of the media had pitched up outside, ready to ambush your client and his famous father. You hurried to your desk, went to your computer, and brought up your email program. You quickly typed the first few letters of your brother's name into the to field. When the program's autocomplete function produced his email address, and you fired off a message to the following effect, and I quote, "The press is downstairs. We can't let them talk to the kid. Have never seen anyone more obviously guilty. Better chuck them out the back way." You certainly have a way with words, Mr. Barton. Unfortunately, your email was not delivered to Simon Barton, city solicitor, but to Simon Barking, tabloid journalist. You explained that owing to certain correspondence having previously passed between yourself and Mr. Barking, his email address was among those offered to you by the autocomplete function when you typed your brother's Christian name into the to field. And, yes, all right, I think I have the gist of it. Basically, you rather blunderingly sent an email to the press telling them that your client was obviously guilty. Is that pretty much it, Mr. Barton? Well, I regret to say, Mr. Barton, that I do not believe that it's all the bloody Microsoft's fault is a satisfactory answer. The autocomplete feature is, of course, ubiquitous and undoubtedly useful. But there are things you might have done, are there not? For example, you might have disabled this feature so that mistakes of this kind could not occur. Or you might have installed email encryption software so that a misdirected communication like this would be unreadable. Or you might simply have taken a little more time and been a little bit less bloody careless, don't you think? Really, sir, I am astonished that a firm as venerable as Barton and Barton could be guilty of such a complete lack of the most elementary care.